Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm at a grand risings on y'all, grand risings. Good morning, guys. Whew. Excuse me. It is an hour earlier than I typically enter into my office, but today is a big day. I need a new chair. Y'all hear that? I've been needing a new chair for like a year, but I am determined to not buy one until I find the right one. So we're gonna live with what we got for right now. But good morning, happy Monday. I was in a intense 3-day workshop on yesterday it ended. And I have an accountability group that I've been with for the last few months of some amazing entrepreneurs. And we had to, at the end or the commencement of the 3-day sales workshop, we had to say what we were going to implement and what we were going to do for the rest of the year. And one of my things that I kind of wanted to do for myself was to be more consistent with being live. It's not something, I think a lot of people don't go live as entrepreneurs because they're nervous or they're scared, um, all those kinds of things. And I don't have those reasons. I literally am just a little lazy slug sometimes when it comes to lives. I also think one of my biggest hurdles is, while I will pop up on your screen, my hair not done, makeup not done, looking ashy, busted and disgusted. It's not that I won't do it. It's that I truly do prefer to look like something, guys. I try, you know, but with my lifestyle, it's just not a priority sometimes to be cute. I'm just gonna be honest. But I said, you know what? I have no excuse for the rest of the month because we homeschool and I take the last few weeks of December to do planning and things like that. So the kids are done with their school. So I said, well, I don't have to worry about them. This is a little bit more of a calm time in our house. We have the holiday hustle and bustle, but other than that, we're pretty chill. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I am as prepared as I can be to just show up every day and try to, do something. So I said 3 days a week, 3 days a week until the end of the year. I'm going to definitely come live. If I can do more than 3 days, then yay. But I'm going to do at least 3 days a week. And I think that that's a good lesson for all of us. Sometimes we have goals that are just so lofty that we can't get to them, or it's a big struggle and it just feels like we're constantly climbing a mountain, and who wants to constantly be climbing a mountain every day? And that's why it's important to think about planning now, getting in some habits now. Like, for instance, I'm a night person. I enjoy staying up late. I enjoy getting up late. But the people I work with are awake at certain times of the day. And I also, because we homeschool, I know I'm going to have to be committed to certain hours with the kids. So it's like, okay, I want to get up a little earlier. But I knew that my goal for January was to get up at 6. That was the goal, 6 a.m. Now, because I don't have to leave my house to go for work, sometimes I would get up at 7, sometimes I get up at 8, heck, sometimes I get up at 9, whenever I felt like it. But in order to get to my goal of 6 o'clock in the morning, I had to plan. And when I say plan, I mean I had to plan. So I think, was it last month or the month before, I was like, I'm gonna try to be up by 8 every day. If I get up earlier, yay. If I don't, okay. But 8 o'clock, let's try. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna get up at 7. So I've been getting up pretty decently at between 7 and 7:30 now for a couple of weeks. And so this morning, when my alarm went off at 7, I didn't go back to sleep. I just rolled up and was like, all right, made my bed, brushed my teeth, put my face together. Well, not really. I just put some moisturizer on. But but yeah, and I got to my day. I've already had a load of laundry in. Um, the house is decent. I came up to the office, got a candle going, got some music playing in the background, and yay. Something else I did. Sorry, my all my little alarms are going off this morning. Something else I did, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it, because most of my clients look like me. One of the biggest things I did for myself this week is go ahead and put some braids, well, some twists in my hair. It may not be something you need to worry about, but I know for me, my bonnet game is strong. It's strong. And so it's really hard to show up on screen, right? because I know my hair isn't done. Like literally, guys, I kid you not, I have a wig sitting right here because sometimes I have to get on a call, and if I don't have a scarf, I would just throw on a wig for a call and take that thing right back off. It's not that I don't have hair; like I have plenty of a lot of hair. It's just, who wants to do that every day if I don't have to? Again, I'm not leaving my house, so sometimes it's like I'm just gonna do what I gotta do to get the work done. But setting myself up for success, planning ahead, I said, I'm going to put twists in my hair. One, because I need to record this week. I don't want to give myself an excuse. Two, I want to do my lives. I have some meetings. I actually have my assistant coming here. She doesn't work here, but she comes a couple of times a year because we have to do like hands-on planning, getting things together. So I cleared off her desk. Lucky for us, because we homeschool, we have desks in my office. So I cleared off one of the kids' desks for her. It's a regular sized desk. It's not like a kitty desk. So that when she comes, she has a decent, clean workspace. Um, and then I have my area ready, and I'm about to. She'll be here at 9. So when I get finished with you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get my planner out. Make sure that our agenda is tight for today. But yeah, we're doing just a lot of planning, and I encourage you, even if you don't have a team, take some time in December to really put down some serious plans for what you want to do in business. And I'm not saying, oh, I want to be successful next year. No, details, smart goals, make them specific, make them measurable, make them attainable, make them relevant, and definitely make them time bound. Right? Time bound. And don't just make them and set them and forget them. You want to set them and then have specific times where you come back and look at them and say, did I hit this goal? Why or why not? What is my next move? I call them action steps. Make sure you're taking your action steps, checking in on them. Because if you have a goal, even if it's a short-term goal, and your short-term goal is 3 months, long. Okay, what action steps need to be implemented to get to that short-term goal? And how often are you going to check in on them? Because we can, in our minds, say, okay, this is how I predict this is going to go, but life happens. And sometimes we have to be able to pivot and adjust. Like if you haven't learned by now as an entrepreneur, you got to pivot and adjust. You got to pivot and adjust. I'll let you know now. And so how often are we going to look back? I know we have a program. It's called Vision to Victory. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's in our IROC Academy, which is what we call our online course hub, we'll call it. But it's a 7-day workshop that literally just talks to you about how to set really, really good goals that you can track and follow and lead you to success. It helped me so much in my business 2 years ago. And I wanted to share the system with everyone. I'll put the link. Let me see. Can I grab it real quick for you guys? Let's see. Sometimes I have it. Yeah, I'll try to grab this link for you. But yeah, even if you're not using our course and our method to do your goal setting, I think it's just still important. It's still valuable because you want to make sure you're on target. I encourage you at least once a month to go and look at where you are in relation to your goals, because you don't want a quarter of the year to go by and you're thinking, okay, well, what happened? I gotta take the glasses off to read. What happened to my goals? Where did they go? All of that. It's like, no, we have to check in. Sorry, I gotta look crazy for 1 second. There it goes. I think I got it. Yes. All right. My eyes are still adjusting this morning, guys. Sorry about that. And I'll go ahead. Did I copy it? I will go ahead and put it in the chat. And I think on one of my platforms, it doesn't show you guys the chat or the comment section. So if you need it and you don't see it, just let me know. All right, there it goes. Yes, it's there. So it says it went to YouTube and my business page. So I think it didn't go on my private page, but I'll go back and look and check it out. So yeah, plan. Check in on it once a month. As you guys know, let me see if I can grab it for you guys. I keep a planner right on my desk. This is the planner I used for me, my life, my business, my everything. This is the law of I can't even talk today. Law of Attraction Planner. They come in different colors, different styles. Dated, undated, Monday starts, Sunday starts. Really, really good planners. I like them because let me see if I can pull up. At the end of every single month, they have a reflect on your month section, which I really like. If you do, who else has one of these? I think it's not Aaron Condren. I don't think it's I can't even think of who it is. I think it's Passion Planner also has something similar, and then they give you 2 sheets just to have blank after. And I really recommend you putting in some of your personal goals. Like I would recap and then plan the next month out, putting in your personal goals, action steps, anything you want to track. Maybe you want to track your sales and things like that. I get we do a lot of things online, but sometimes it's nice to just have it in your hand and be able to really see the progress. I also do tracking in the back because they have extra pages. I just started putting these in for January, but I track all kind of things in my planner. I got a weight tracker that I did, and don't mind my drawings because they suck. You can't even see some of this, but I'm going to be tracking my Facebook content. I haven't drawn the grid, so you can't really see it. Instagram, Clubhouse, TikTok, YouTube, because that's the main places I'm going to be really focusing on next year. I do have a Twitter. I have a Pinterest. I think, yeah, all the other platforms. But those are ones I want to do because I think video content is just the thing right now. And those are the places where I can do video or voice. I also have here like blog content. I have people who write my blogs now, thank God. But I need to tell them what I want to talk about. I also put a place here for my promotions. I think, oh, you still can't see it because it's a pencil. But I think it's important to kind of project when your launches are going to be, what you're going to put on sale. I don't want to run the same sales all the time. This past year, we ran sales for 2-month increments, which I think was just too long. It really takes away the feeling of urgency for folk. They're like, oh, it'll be there, and they think the prices never change. And I think that if people want something, they'll just go ahead and get it while it's on sale if they think they need it. And I'm gonna keep that short. So this upcoming year, sales will run for 30 days and then they'll be gone and they will not come back for that year. So I have that here. I also, again, want to be more consistent with doing lives. So I have a little social media live tracker. I'll try to get this close. I don't think you can really see it. But the months go across the top, 31 days go down the side, and literally I can mark when I go live. And granted, I might not go live on all my platforms, or I might go live on one. But if I'm going live more consistently, then I'm going to be able to do better. And then I have a social media goals list here. Again, you probably can't see it, but the goals is just like how many followers I want, how much engagement, conversions, things like that. I haven't decided exactly how this page is going to go. It may be more than one page, but I just want to continue to grow on social media. I definitely tell my clients, and I believe this wholeheartedly, that you don't have to have tons of followers. I was actually listening to one of my clients last night in her challenge, and she said the same thing. She was like, I think we get off on a society with like likes and shares and hearts and things. And it's like, okay, cool. But how much of that converts to sales? If it don't convert to sales, then I don't care that people are liking my comments, or posts. It's like, okay. I tell people all the time, I know people can't see behind the scenes, but typically people will just DM me. I'm going to be completely honest. If they really like the content, they'll DM me. They'll say, oh, I saw this, or I saw you here, there, whatever. I want to do some work with you. They are not ones, my clients are not ones to leave a bazillion comments. Typically, if you see comments, they're new clients and they are really just excited. That's usually what happens is a new client will comment, like, share, post, something like that. But they're not typically potential clients doing that. And that's just the way I've found my business to be. And so I'm not going to be upset if I don't have, tons of likes and hearts, but I do want to increase my audience. So that's something I'm definitely will probably be tracking in that. Planning. What else we got? So I'm just kind of rambling today. Nothing crazy. I will say, guys, make sure you're checking your websites. This is a new year. You don't have to sell the same thing every year. Something you had did not sell last year. Think about making it a freebie. Think about making it a giveaway, a bonus. Like, I get, we work hard, we put our blood, sweat, and tears in this stuff. I get it. But we don't have to sell the same thing or offer the same thing every single year. It's time to really assess what was good. Do we need to update anything? Maybe you had a course last year and you got some feedback. Do you need to update that course? Have things changed? Could you make it better? Maybe you want to re-record. Any of those things. Make sure your plans are tight. For us, we took a lot of the smaller things we were selling and we decided we don't want to sell them anymore. We want to give them away. It doesn't cost us anymore to give it away in our other offers versus just offering it as a little piece. It doesn't make sense. We don't, the feeling of nickeling and diming people is just so annoying. I was, oh yeah, you can go buy this and you can go buy that. And it's like, just let's get you on a package. Let's get you what you need. And then let's let you go. We're also updating our website. If you haven't looked at your website lately, look at it. Could it be better? Ours definitely could. When I first put my website together, me and a friend did it, and it wasn't that I didn't have access to web designers. It was I didn't feel like doing it. Just to be completely honest, I was in a place in my business where I was busy, and I said, I'm just gonna put something quick together. We hadn't been using a website and had been doing fine at the time, and we weren't selling a lot of websites at the time, and we just weren't. And so I said, who's gonna really look at this? Let's throw something together just so we have it. I realized that my older clientele kind of just expected us to have a website, but it didn't make a big dent in our sales. So we did that, and the website worked. People saw it. People were wanting a gallery, so we made a gallery so that people could see some of our previous work without having to hop on a call. Because when they do hop on a call, we do show them examples of our work. And so, yeah, that's why we did it. Now, what has happened in this last year that I did not predict is we ended up doing a whole crap ton of website and landing page jobs. When you say you can do websites and landing pages, people look at your website or your landing pages as an example. And my website was not made by our website designer. So my website designer is going in now and updating it. I told him, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. He doesn't have to do it from scratch. But he is going in and updating it so that it looks better, so it better reflects him and us as a brand. So, that's something that you just need to think about, whatever your industry is. Make sure that you are exemplifying that people can see, like, oh, okay, cool. If you say you're a coach, right, and that you work with 1,000 people, I'm gonna need to see some proof of that someplace, whether it's just their logos, something, so that people know that's what you do. If you say you got programs, where are these programs at? I need to see descriptions of the programs. Those are the kinds of things you can put on your website. And that's something that, again, you can do in the planning process, figure out what you want to show. There's plenty of things we do that are not on our website. And that's okay. It's okay. It's just, again, we're planning, making sure everything's good. Plan your finances. Have you got a system for taking in cash? Some of you are very new in business. You're planning on making some money next year. Yay. But how are you going to receive those funds? Do you have a PayPal, a Stripe? You got a Shopify someplace, Square? How are you going to take in the money? Do you have QuickBooks? I am one that is very QuickBooks ignorant. The system, I think just the idea of keeping track of money makes me a little nauseous. Take a sip for that. But yeah, we have QuickBooks now. We've had it on and off in the past, but I realized I can't manage it, so we have somebody else doing it for us. As a matter of fact, we have a QuickBooks meeting with a specialist today. But yeah, I just, do you have it? Because there's great, it's great to have. Think about when you're going to pay your taxes. All that stuff goes into finances. Do you have an accountant or a financial advisor? Those things, think about that. Think about how people can get in touch with you. I had a person in my accountability group. Hey, Steph, we were talking, and she's been making some power moves, guys. Power moves. And she's been, reaching out and posting a lot of just good quality content, and she really has a heart to help people. She helps people in the UK through the interview process and finding jobs and resume building and things like that. And I asked her, I said, well, she was like, I want to get a sale because she's new in the business. I said, well, how do people buy your stuff? How do they get in touch with you? And she's like, yeah. I said, people could love what you put out, but if they don't have links to how to book a call, then guess what? They're not going to book a call. So, what is your process of getting people from interested to booking their calls with you or purchasing from you? Make sure that that's tight because people don't want to have to click to click to click to think to guess to hope that somehow they can get in touch with you. And I'm gonna tell you now, unless you like being annoyed, Facebook DMs, Instagram DMs is not the way to do business. Not saying that you can't. Again, people fly into my DMs, but I try to always just quickly send them to my scheduler because I'll forget about them. I'll be honest. I will forget. I get tons of messages. I'll forget about them. And if you're like me, you need to have a scheduling system. And matter of fact, most businesses need to have a scheduling system where people can easily set up a call with you. I send them to my website where they can get what they need to get. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for people to get from point A to point B. So if you don't have a really smooth system, that's something else you can think about as you plan for the new year. So again, I can't tell you everything. I'd be up here forever. I think it's been a little under 30 minutes. I don't want to talk too long. I have my glasses on, but but I can't see certain things. Okay, yeah, it's been like 20 something minutes. So yeah, so those are just some things to think about. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the idea of planning, I'll close with this. If you're feeling overwhelmed about the idea of planning, and you're just thinking, oh crap, I don't even know where to start, just get you a sheet of paper and think about what you want to accomplish next year and work your way backwards. What are the end results you want? Is the end results you want more clients that are in your target audience? Okay, cool. Is the end result that you want to make 20K a month? Cool. Is the end result that you want to be able to have so many hours of free time or be with your kids or spend romantic time with your spouse? Write it down. Work your way backwards. How do you get that? Well, you get more clients by finding them, onboarding them, and selling them stuff. Okay, so once you get that, how do you get them to that point? Oh, you get them there by having a Calendarly and being able to book them for appointments. You get that by having a website. You get that by updating your Facebooks and your Instagram and things like that. And you work your way backwards from your goal all the way to your daily action steps, and then you make sure you putting everything into place. I think that that's probably the biggest takeaway I can give you to get that overwhelmed feeling out. Don't make too many goals. Make sure again they're attainable. You don't want to be making no money today and say that in 3 months you're going to make six figures. Could it happen? Yes, but for most of us that is not a feasible goal. If you've been like me, getting up late in the morning, and then you said, I'm gonna get up at 5 a.m. and be productive, girl, stop the lying to yourself. And slowly again, work your way backwards and say, instead of getting up at 10, I'm gonna get up at 9 and then 8. And if that's too much, then instead of 10, 9:30, 9:45, and slowly work your way back down. It's just like the idea of trying to lose weight or drink more water. If you try to make big jumps, it's gonna feel way too overwhelming. You're not gonna stick to it. It's gonna be stressful. If you do things in small increments, you will make continuous progress. All right, hope that helped for today. I did my live for today. Yay! Really quick, I do want to show you guys. We have an offer coming up. I talked about it yesterday. Let me just pull it up and then I'm gonna let you guys go. I ain't gonna hold you for long. Oh, he still updated my website. I was like, what is that? That's pretty cool. All right, so let me go here. so that you guys can see. We launched a new product yesterday and we have pre-sales open. Lordy, my glasses. All right, I need to share my screen. Is that how I do it? I think so. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, this is the one I need. All right, let's share it. All righty. I think we can make it work. It's like, how do I do this? All right, I want to share, I think this screen, because that'll show you, yes. All right. I think you guys can see this. I hope you can. Yeah, it says my screen is still sharing. Whew, that was a lot of work, guys. All right, let me show you this and then you guys have a great day. This is our new iRock coaching page. It's still getting edited a little bit, but you can see all of our products and services. Let me turn this up for you guys. All right. Just wanted you guys to have a glance at that. That's launching our new product. Is 90 Days to Profit program. It's valued at over $2,000, but for the month of December, you can get it for $497. It is a hybrid style coaching program, meaning that part of it is group coaching. The other part is a program that's self-paced. We're going to ask you to try to do it in 90 days because it's set up to be 90 days, but you have access to the course. There's 12 modules in it. It's jam-packed, guys. So if you can see here, let me see if I can make it bigger for you guys. 12 jam-packed modules. You got activities to learn to overcome your mental roadblocks. There's marketing tools and tips. There's also training on how to find and land clients, which I think most of us need. There's resources and software geared to helping you run your small business more effectively. You can access the weekly coaching sessions on a private coaching and consultant Facebook group, which is also going to be your networking and collaborative community. Plus some bonuses and things of that nature. But do check it out. You can check out our website, iRockMarketableBusinessSolutions.com. Here, I'll put this in the chat for you guys. All right, let me go back here. Let me put it in the chat just so you have it. But definitely check it out. We are, like I said, we're in the midst of updating our website for the new year. There'll be new marketing programs coming out soon. I'll definitely keep you abreast of those changes. We have these coaching packages available. We are promoting this 90 Day to Profit program right now, and the reason for it, and I talked more about it yesterday because I'm about to hop off. I've been told I say I'm gonna close and then I talk for like 20 more minutes. So for real, reason why we did this program is because we found that if clients make some money in in the early stages of their business, they will gain more confidence and feel more empowered to continue on and make sales. And so that's why we're really pushing this program to be the first big push. It goes live in January, so your community will be open so that you can talk, network, and do all the things. And then you can also have the course. And I will be really focusing my lives in the group on the course content and giving you some extra tips, feedback, and giving you time for Q&A to get your questions answered. All right. But check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I'll talk more about it coming up. But guys, have a great productive Monday. If nobody told you that already, have a great productive Monday. And remember, I rock, you rock, we all rock. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.